Arsenal launch £34 million bid for magician who would protect Bukayo Saka. And the legend Ian Wright reveals that the striker Arsenal should sign is not Benjamin Sesko. Who would be better for this position? Want to know? Then stay with me until the end of the video to understand everything happening behind the scenes at Emirates Stadium. Love Arsenal as much as we do? Then don't wait another second. Subscribe to our channel now and be the first to know everything about the Premier League's greatest team. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of true Gunners fans. Now, let's jump into today's top news. Arsenal have reportedly now launched a bid to sign one attacker that Mikel Arteta has been eyeing up for some time. Arsenal are keen to bolster their attacking contingent in the upcoming summer transfer window. With Nketiah and Reiss both potentially set to leave the Emirates Stadium, there is likely to soon be a dearth of attacking depth in Mikel Arteta's ranks. Whilst the Gunners are known to be on the lookout for a striker, Arsenal are said to have made a move for Benjamin Sesko. They could use extra firepower in the wide areas too. As such, according to reports, the North London club have launched a £34 million bid to prise Raphinha away from Barcelona. Arsenal bid for Raphinha shows effort to find support for Bukayo Saka. The Brazilian winger is said to be surplus to requirements at the Camp Nou, and could be set for a return to the Premier League, where he previously impressed for Leeds United. Raphinha left Elland Road to join the Spanish Giants in the summer of 2022. Arsenal were also keen on securing his services at that time, as reported by Sky Sports. Now, Arteta could get another opportunity to finally get his man. The 27-year-old, who has previously been described as a magician, would certainly be an exciting addition to the Spanish coach's squad. His arrival would also ease the burden on Bukayo Saka. As a left-footed right-winger, Raphinha would be able to replicate Saka's tactical function in the side. As things stand, the 22-year-old is required to start virtually every game for the Gunners. Arsenal need more cover in this part of pitch, and Raphinha would provide experience and proven quality. He can also operate on the opposite flank, where he would compete with Leandro Trossard and Gabriel Martinelli for game time. Why Raphinha would be a good fit for Arsenal? It remains to be seen if this initial offer will be considered sufficient by Barcelona, but in any case it is clear that Arsenal are already trying to make moves this summer in order to bolster their squad ahead of the new season. If Raphinha were to come to Arsenal and rediscover the form he enjoyed at Leeds United, following an inconsistent spell in La Liga, then he would quickly become an important figure within the Arsenal setup. His versatility, allowing him to play on either wing, is a hugely attractive quality, and the fact that he already has more than 300 clubs games under his belt, on top of 22 caps for Brazil, as well as Premier League experience and title-winning experience from his time in Spain, would all be considered important amongst what is otherwise a generally very young Arsenal squad. Ian Wright has already told Arteta which striker Arsenal must sign. It's not Benjamin Sesko. It is no secret that Arsenal are on the lookout for a new goalscorer. Mikel Arteta is keen to add some extra firepower to his ranks in the upcoming summer transfer window. Whilst the Gunners were prolific this season, netting 91 times in 38 Premier League outings, a tally only bettered by Manchester City, they certainly lack a truly efficient centre-forward. Kai Havertz impressed as a striker in the second half of the season, having largely been deployed in the middle of the park in the first half of the campaign. The German provided a focal point for the team to play around, and chipped in with some vital goals. However, beyond the former Chelsea man, the Gunners' options in this part of the pitch were uninspiring this season. Gabriel Jesus endured a torrid campaign, finding the back of the net just 4 times in the Premier League, whilst Nketiah fell out of favour with Arteta after the turn of the year. Arsenal have now reportedly submitted a bid for Benjamin Sesko. The RB Leipzig striker offers a similar profile to Havertz and boasts plenty of potential. He would certainly be an exciting addition to Arteta's ranks. However, Sesko is not the centre-forward at the top of Ian Wright's wishlist. Ian Wright has urged Arsenal to focus on Victor Osimhen. The legendary former Arsenal striker is instead keen to see the Gunners launch a move for Victor Osimhen. The North London club have been linked with the Napoli star for some time. As quoted by The Sun back in late December, Wright said, "The caliber of player Arsenal need right now is somebody who hits the ground running, a top-end striker, like the Osimhens of this world, that level of striker. If Arsenal want to do it now, they're going to need that level of goalscorer who will slot in straight away." For all of Sesko's promise, He is still very early in his career, and cannot boast Osimhen's proven track record, which is clearly what Wright believes should be the Gunners' top priority. Arsenal interest in Victor Osimhen resurfaces. Rumours linking Osimhen with a switch to Arsenal have now resurfaced, as the Nigerian is thought to be keen on plying his trade for the North London club. The 25-year-old did not have his most spectacular season this time around for Napoli, as the defending champions finished a disappointing 10th place in Serie A. However, the Nigeria international was still able to rack up 17 goals in 32 outings, across all competitions. Osimhen would be a statement signing for Arsenal. He is one of the most exciting strikers in world football, offering pace, power, aerial threat, technical ability, and clinical finishing. It is easy to see why Wright holds him in such high esteem. Any deal between Arsenal and Napoli for the player is still a long way off though. Arteta urged to make Arsenal transfer U-turn over outstanding Thomas Partey replacement. The North London side are set for a busy few months with a number of big-name players expected to leave the Gunners this summer, with Partey reportedly emerging as a target for Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce. With Arsenal already in the market for a new midfielder, Arteta will have his work cut out if he is to revamp the position to such a level that the Gunners can go head-to-head with Manchester City again next season for the Premier League title. And Arteta has now been urged to make a U-turn on one player to replace Partey. Speaking on ESPN FC, pundit Gabriel Marcotti suggested that Albert Sambi Lokanga should be considered as a potential replacement for Partey at Arsenal given how much sense such a decision would make. The midfielder has publicly stated that he wants to leave Arsenal this summer, yet with Partey also potentially out the door, Arteta has now been urged to do a U-turn on selling Lokanga and to use the Belgian as a replacement for the 31-year-old. Marcotti said when asked what Arsenal should do if Partey is sold this summer, "If you move Partey out and Elneny's already out, you're down two in a role that's already a bit thin to begin with. If you are going to make a major investment in midfield and then you complete that core with Zinchenko, if he's adaptable and you don't move him on, or Lokanga. I think Lokanga can give you the energy. He's already their player, it won't take him long to adapt. I think he would relish in another shot at the club." Lokanga could have been perfect to replace Partey this summer. With Partey likely to move on in the coming weeks, Lokanga could have been the dream replacement for the former Atletico Madrid midfielder, who Gary Neville described as outstanding this season with Luton Town. However, it seems pretty cut and dry now that Lokanga will be leaving Arsenal this summer, with the Gunners clearly ready to move the Belgian international on and reap the financial benefits from his year out with the Hatters. Indeed, Lokanga would have been ideal to replace Partey heading into next season, but given how the midfielder has been treated at Arsenal since 2021, it's no real surprise that the 24-year-old is ready to start a new chapter in his career. Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.